So to hit on all the things I wanted to touch on, I did script this first part of this video. So I'm looking down. That's what I'm looking at. So what is Amazon Vine? A lot of my newer uploads on my YouTube channels mention Vine Review. So allow me to explain. In essence, it's an invite-only program where you become a contractor with Amazon. Amazon gives you free items with free shipping. You review them, and you get to keep them. All sorts of cool stuff like macro keypads, conference speaker phones, a gigantic laminator. There are so many things on there, a lot of different categories. So, free stuff. What's the catch? Not everybody can participate. You have to pay taxes on most items the following year. You have to maintain certain metrics, which means you better be good at testing and reviewing products, or else they just kick you out. And certain items aren't as easy to test out as you thought when you ordered them. So they can be very time consuming to review. Like it's 30, 40 degrees outside. I have to review a swimming pool. We haven't even turned on outside water, so I can't do that for like another month. St. Patrick's Day decorations, yeah, it was great for one day. Now what am I going to do with them? It's a lot easier to show you a lot of this than for me to tell you. So let's move on and get through these 2 points, and then I'll show you my screen. So first off, how do I join? Amazon internal employees are ineligible, which is why I wasn't invited for over 6 years. So first off, if you work for Amazon, quit your job. No, I don't. But as a non-Amazon employee, start leaving reviews on products you buy on Amazon, no matter what it is. Amazon Vine program targets recruitment of people who are known by the community for leaving helpful feedback that influences purchasing decisions. So, in other words, when enough people click on that helpful button underneath your reviews, Amazon will reach out to you with an invitation. What then? What do you think? Paperwork, the fun part. So paperwork, of course, you need to give them information to verify that you are who they think you are. Then you sign a contract, basically agreeing that you will try to meet metrics, or at any point you guys can part ways and agree to pay taxes on the value of all the items the following year, which of course means tax forms. So then you fill out a 1099 NEC, click submit, and wait a day or two for Amazon to look everything over, and you should be good. So once you're at that point, let me flip over to my screen. Okay, so we're going to try this again because the first time I did everything, including how to order an item, and it didn't want to record the audio. So first things first, you go to amazon.com/Vine. That's how you access it. Now, as a note in the mobile app, I can't figure out how to get there. So I have to go to Google on my phone and type that same thing in, amazon.com/Vine, and it opens it up in the app. First things first is resources. There are 4 videos. You should watch these. They're very short. They're okay, like reasonably informative. Yeah, so then once you do that and review that, as you can see by account. So this is what I'm talking about. Silver, up to 3 items a day, and they have to be $99.99 or less. Once you hit gold, you could go up to 8 items to any amount. I thought as soon as I got to 80 items, I get gold status, but per evaluation period. As you can see up here, I joined on January 15th, so on July 15th is when this stuff is going to matter. Until then, it really doesn't too much. Review to order ratio 91%. You can't just keep ordering things and not reviewing them. I think it's a 2 week period. Every 2 weeks, they review the ratio. And if this here is below like 60% for that 2 week period, then they go ahead and kick you out. Uh, I'm good at leaving helpful stuff. I do use a lot of media, so this is actually going to go up soon. And then when you go down, here's a tax questionnaire validated. You can opt out. This here tells you the conditions of the contract. And this here is the taxable value of items I've ordered so far. So a good estimate is just move the decimal over one. So beginning of next year, I'll have to pay $409 so far. So I got to go a little bit later on ordering things because that's a lot of money. Uh, let's see, we'll go up. So, Vine items. Recommended, there's available for all. It's usually only 1 or 2 rows. Stuff isn't really that good. Like, door lock actuator compatible with a car I don't have. Like, in order for me to review this, I have to, like, get it and then, like, break somebody's car and then fix their car, which is still a crime, even if you fix it. So don't do stuff like that. Recommended for you is a little bit better. They love to spam me with ink because I've done a couple different things of ink from here before. So Headphones, I mean, that's kind of relevant to me. Sometimes they're relevant, sometimes they're not. Like this here, I mean, I never ordered anything like that, so why is it recommended for me? Additional items. This is where I just kind of scroll through time to time, uh, go through the first page or two just to see what they have. Other than that, I don't really scroll much. I'll go over here and like click on something, grocery and gourmet food. I was like, okay, well, that's not gourmet food. Oh, it's a cupcake topper. Okay, I guess that works. I usually just search now. I just searched for TC57, and it popped up with something. So I'm going to show you how to order a thing. It's just not going to have any audio. So bear with me for the next like couple minutes. There here, orders under the order tab. This is only from Amazon Vine. If you want to check out your orders that you paid for, you have to go up here to returns and orders. Now, a good tip too when ordering things is you kind of saw in the earlier is I put the date that I order something in -010203 just so I can correlate things. Because if you get like a bunch of scanner batteries that are similar, it's hard to know which one you're actually reviewing. It just makes things easier. So I would highly recommend that. And then reviews. Once they come in, you go on a waiting review. These are other things I still have yet to do. This is taking forever for me to build. This is the pool I was talking about with the sprinkler and everything. So once you do review it, you go to this tab. It tells you approved or not approved. This one here I just did, so that's going to take a minute to a day or two to go through and clear. But see, excellent, excellent, excellent. That's what part of the metrics. That's what they're talking about. Now, if something like this happens, not approved, I have to look at it because the only thing they're going to say is it violates community guidelines, but they don't say specifically how. So you just have to go through and kind of guess and then hit review again and resubmit. So, yeah, if you like getting free stuff from Amazon, this is one way to do it. It's just some items are time consuming. You do have to pay taxes on it. So it's not completely free, but it is good if you really need some of the items on here. And I mean, if you don't need it, it's good to gift it, or hell, you could even sell it. So, yeah, that's what the Amazon Vine program is.